Okay, work out 47.15 times 0.08. When I'm working with decimals, I will going to convert this into working with whole numbers and then at the end convert back. But before I do that, I'm going to make an estimate. Okay, so my estimate, I'm just going to round things. So my estimate to one significant figure, this would be 50. And to one significant figure, this would be 0.1. Or actually, it would be 0.08 to one significant figure, okay. But I'm just doing it to 0.1 because that's fairly close, and that's going to provide me with roughly what it is. So it's got to be in the region of 5, my answer. It'll be a bit less because this is a bit less, 47.15 is a bit less than 50, and 0.08 is a little bit less than 0.1. It's going to be something less than 5, but not miles away from 5. So, now I'm going to do this multiplication, but I'm going to ignore the decimals to start with. So, 47.15 times by 0.08. Well, I'm going to set this out. You could set it out either as a grid or a column method. I'm going to use the column method. So I'm going to multiply those together. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 4 is 12. 8 times 7 is 56. Don't forget to put my decimal point. Oh, hang on. I'm not doing, I wasn't going to use decimals, was I at this point? I'm not going to use decimals. 8 times 7 is 56, plus 1 is 57. 8 times 4, sorry, I've got to carry the 5. 8 times 4 is 32, plus 5 is 37. So I've got here, sorry about that, a little bit messy, 37720, 37,720. Now that's nowhere near 5. The closest to 5 would be, if I think about putting the decimal point back in, it would be 3.7720. And that is correct. One little trick you might use when you're multiplying decimals is I've got 2 numbers after the decimal point here. I've got 2 after the decimal point here. So it's a total of 4. So I'd put my decimal point, because the decimal point would be here after the end of my units, back in 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3.7720. Or I can see that it's going to be something a little bit less than 5, we said, and 3.772 fits that bill. So 3.7720 for what we've got here, but we don't need that 0 now, do we? So we're just going to say 3.772.